Hi guys, I'm trying a new style of video today, so I thought I'll do a little chit chat while maybe I'll change Sion here. So if you don't like chit chats or if it gets too long for you, feel free to just speed up the video, maybe put it on mute so you can just see me change him. And I also have a fan on in the background, so you might catch that in the audio. Yeah, other than that, let's start. So anyway, this is supposed to be kind of like a relaxing chit chat video where I share my thoughts about dolls while like do some doll related things, because I don't actually really touch them much. Yeah, when I'm not taking photos. So okay, let me just zoom out for a while first. So I actually restrung Sion the other day. He's very tight right now. I mean, you probably can't tell, but he's actually really tight right now. And it's been maybe 4 years since I got him, so I don't think I restrung him at all the whole time. So yeah, it's a good thing that he's tight now. Yeah. So he's also wearing something that he doesn't usually wear, which is this I don't know if you can see it, but it's a lace kind of jacket. It's actually a cardigan from one of my girls' outfit, but it fits on him, so I put it on. And there's a pink shirt. Yeah, so you can see he's wearing a pink shirt, which is not a color that he usually wears. And his necklace. Yeah, and his necklace are a bit different from what he usually wears. This is actually more of his twin brother's style. Yeah, so just something kind of casual, and he's wearing light grey jeans. So that's a bit strange for me to see. I tried to style his hair a bit more, I don't know, neatly. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, I tried to style his hair a bit more flat, I guess, less spiky. But honestly, he just doesn't really suit this style, so I thought I'll change him and talk about some stuff while I do it. Yeah, let's move him away. Oh, okay, you can't really see. Right, yep, that's my doll's wardrobe. It's kind of messy at the moment. I don't really sort it. I used to. It's still kind of sorted in piles. Like the first one over there are mostly jackets. This are mostly tops, pants, and then this bunch here are most of my girls stuff, and also things for the the MSD size that I have. Yeah. Most of the stuff from like here on the guys stuff, because I have a lot more guy dolls than I have girl dolls, and also like non-SD size dolls in general. I also have smaller ones like the 1/6, like little fees and little fee singular. So I don't actually keep their clothes in this drawer because there's no space for it. It's already kind of full. Yeah, and it's not very sorted at the moment, so it might take me a while to find things for him to wear. Right. So actually I don't have that much things that he hasn't already tried before. So I'm trying to find something different for him to wear. Let's try this. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand, but I can't use my other hand because I'll knock the camera tripod over, so just bear with me. Oh yeah, and I can't really multitask. I can't search for his clothes while chatting about things. So yeah, I'm sorry if this video might be a bit boring and probably a bit too long. But yeah, I'm not good at multitasking. So you see, the problem with actually the doll clothes that I have is that I don't have enough to go around for all of them. So sometimes when I want to find something for them to wear, I realize that another doll is actually wearing it, and I get too lazy to take the clothes they're wearing off of them for him to wear. So that is not very fun. I can't really find any pants for him. Like nothing that really suits what he might want to wear. Maybe this. Don't know, he hasn't worn this in a while. Seems so cute. Right. Yeah. See, one of the problems with the way I keep my clothes is that I don't have any plastic on them anymore, because I realize I'm too lazy to remove the plastic every time I want to change them, so I kind of keep them just like that. But the problem is that every time I pull something out of there, everything else comes tumbling out. So I don't really know what I'm gonna make him wear, so I'll just talk about some stuff. So actually I got this really cute safari jacket from a local doll event. Like, it has a checkered hood and everything. I think it's from Apple Bin. Yeah, but I don't know whether I want him to wear it. We'll see. I need to find a top for him first. I'm just gonna go for something simple. Had to get the S hook so I can take off his head. So here's what I've picked out so far. There's a black singlet, kind of long, nothing very special. There's this jacket, straight jacket that I made a long time back. It's not very well made, because I didn't really think about how the little straps here. Yeah, I didn't really think about how the little straps here wouldn't actually fold nicely, so instead of closing like it's supposed to, like this, the shirt tends to do this. So there's this like huge gap in the middle. But I mean, whatever. I don't know, it's just how it is. The collar is very strange too, because if you look at it, it's just a flat neck. I didn't sew anything here, which I think I was supposed to. Then there's this jacket, which is SD17 size. Heel here is actually SD13ish size. A bit taller than that, but yeah. But you know, I've been liking how SD17 clothes look on SD13 dolls, so maybe this would look good on him. And these are some jeans from Tree Design, I think. Yeah, I got this in a trade on Den of Angels a while back, I think. They're actually quite nice, just that the belt is flaking a bit because it's probably not that new. And also it has very wide legs. I think it's a straight cut, so it has very wide legs, which kind of looks like flat bottom trousers when they wear it. I mean, it's a style, it's just not a style that my doll usually wears. So that's the strange bit. Yeah. So his wig is just from Sunny Wool because it's thin. I tried fluffier wigs on him before, but it doesn't look very good. I think because it swallows his head, so he just kind of looks very like, yeah, he just doesn't look very good. So one thing I did when I restrung him is that I changed the S hook in his neck. So Little Monica, he's on Little Monica Harmony boy body. It's been a few years, so they probably changed their design slightly. But back when I got it, they sent them out with O rings. So instead of this S hook here, it's just a circular ring. So I didn't like that because I couldn't just take out the string if I wanted to. So I changed it to a S hook when I actually restrung him, which apparently I procrastinated for 4 years. So that's how active I am. Yeah. So as usual, I just take things out with my S hook. I really just hold my S hook like this, and I'll just hook it out. Anyways, yeah. So let me zoom out so you can see him getting changed. I'm sorry if everything's a bit close to the bottom of the camera. Maybe I should adjust this. I think this would be better. Yeah, okay, I think this is better. So recently I think Switch had a notice that they are releasing Socio Holy version. So basically the Holy version of their dolls like open mouth versions of their whichever sculpt they released. And like I always thought Socio looked really cool. He has a nice nose. So the Holy version one looks really good with the vampire teeth, but I don't know. I talked about it with a friend and I was like, she's probably getting it, so I don't think I have to get one just to see one. Yeah, but yeah, I considered getting it, but then I would rather save my finances for a body, for one of the floating heads that I have, one of the few floating heads that I still have. And also it made me realize that I think I would rather get a Sion or maybe a Sohua. Yeah. I don't know, I always flip-flop between the two, Sohua and Sion, because Sion seems to be a better choice in general. He has smaller eyes, he has a very cute button nose, but then there are some owners who have really really nice Sohua. So every time I think my answer is gonna be Sion. I mean, if I do get a Switch boy, don't know, somehow I'll see a really nice Sohua and like reconsider, so I don't really know which I prefer. Anyway, I think they just re-released Sohua. last year, I think. I didn't get him because I didn't have money at the time, and Sion was probably re-released somewhere early last year as well, early 2015. So I don't think any of them are getting re-released anytime soon, and they don't really show up on the second-hand market. I mean, Sohua does, but like as I said, I usually prefer Sion, so haven't really seen Sion around. Yeah, and I don't know if you can see, but even after I restring him, he still has this problem of his lower torso doing this thing. That's one of the things I don't like about this body. I don't know whether it's because I put him around in a seated position for too long or what. Yeah, but see, he always flops. But anyway, with the restringing, he's not that bad now. I just feel like I need to hold him there so the resin doesn't get warped away or something from how he likes to flop in this joint. Yeah, you can see how bad it is. Also, I'm sorry if I sound really bored. I think it's just how my voice sounds. Yeah. So another thing I also don't like about his body is like his knees. Yeah, this is what his knee joint is supposed to be like, but when he stands, he has a tendency to do something like this, which means it can do this weird bend-aid thing, and then he flops. So like whenever he stands, right, it just goes, yep, see. So I think they probably changed it already. I'm quite sure that after I bought it, they released the updated version of the Little Monica Harmony line body. But yeah, so it's probably not an issue anymore. But it's one that I have with Sion's current body. But well, you know, I'm probably not gonna change it, so I just kind of deal with it. I mean, actually, to be honest, one thing after being a doll owner for so long is that like things that used to bother me when I first got into the hobby don't really bother me anymore. Like I used to be really particular about cleaning them, like making sure they're not dirty or stained. And now when I see like a tiny chip, which he actually has on this lower part here. Sorry, everything's not in focus. Yeah, he actually has a very small chip here somewhere. But when I saw it, I was just like, nah. it's just something that happens. It's like, I guess you just kind of get used to it, and like things don't bother you as much, which is good. But in a way, I also kind of miss the enthusiasm I had when I first got into the hobby, which was 6 or 7 years ago, I think. His butt is too big. Maybe he could never wear this pair of pants and I just forgot. Yeah, because sometimes they can't fit into pants, but then they can. And like I have a lot of dolls that are similar size, but some of them are slightly different. So I don't always remember whether they fit into the right things. Oh wait, okay, it's going up. Yeah, you can't see, sorry. Yeah, there. His pants are on. Zoom out. Okay. Yeah, I think you can see the flat ends effect. That's why I have the ends rolled up. And his knees are doing the weird thing again. So sometimes I'm worried that I would scrape off parts of the resin of his knees from the way I handle him. So I try not to put too much weight on him, but he still flops a lot. And I think he can't. Yeah, I didn't even realize I reached the 20 minutes mark on my recording. So my camera automatically ends the recording when it reaches 20 minutes. So I already know that this is going to be a really long video even after I edit it, but hopefully it won't actually be more than 20 minutes. And we are almost done. Yeah, in the end I didn't even bother trying on. Sorry, I almost scratched his face. I didn't bother trying on the rest of the jackets because I'm too lazy to fit it over his hands, and he looks nice in this one, so why not? Why bother? Yeah, so I actually wanted to talk about one thing else which I forgot the whole time while I was changing him, because as I said, I can't multitask very well. So one thing I wanted to say was how maybe because I've been in the hobby for really long, I get quite bored of my dolls once in a while. Now maybe not bored per se, but just like I don't have the same enthusiasm as I did when I got into them. So that's the necklace that he's wearing, which I made. Maybe I can just leave him here while I talk. Zoom, 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 zoom. One thing I noticed about the hobby over the years, or like my experience of the hobby throughout the years, is that I get more and more, maybe not more and more bored, but maybe just less and less enthusiastic about new dolls or new things. And like lately it's I mean I tried a few things. Like I started the YouTube videos, I started dressing them more. For those of you who probably don't follow me on other platforms besides YouTube, because my YouTube channel is kind of new, but I've been posting doll photos in like DeviantArt for quite a while now, and then Tumblr and Instagram a bit more recently. Recently I've been dressing them a lot, and if you guys might not know, but basically I've been swapping their wigs around, I've been changing up their dressing style a bit to kind of inject a bit more excitement into the hobby. Like, because most of my dolls are actually OCs that I made a long time ago, so I have a pretty good impression of like what they are, how I want them to be, and how they should dress, how they should look like. their hair color, their eye color, their expressions and things like that. So after a while, like, you know, once you complete a doll, like, you know, you get them to a certain look, like this is how probably how Sion would look, kind of angsty and like, you know, dressed in dark colors like jeans. Like it just kind of feels like, oh yeah, he's kind of done. I mean, not everyone feels the same. This is just how I feel because of how I experienced the hobby. But because of that, I've been trying to get a bit more excitement in my hobby experience by changing up their dressing styles, changing up their wigs. I've been doing a lot of wig swaps on a lot of my dolls. I would list them all out, but I don't think I think it will end up taking too much time, and I don't know, I'm probably the only one who's really interested and fascinated by who's wearing which wig right now, so I'll spare you that. And so where was I think, yeah, so basically I've been trying to do that and get a bit more enjoyment in the hobby, which I think is working. But sometimes of course it doesn't work out. Like, you know, just now in the beginning of the video you saw how Sion was dressed in that white cardigan and pink t-shirt and grey jeans, and like he just looked really unhappy. Maybe he doesn't look unhappy, but I just don't, he just looks very strange to me. So that's one case when the style didn't work out, but it worked out pretty well for his twin brother, Hugh. Give me a moment, I'll take him out for you. Anyway, I noticed that the light is getting a bit dark. I hope it isn't too bad on the video. But yeah, so you notice someone's behind. Can you see him? No, you can't. Yeah, so right, after I spent so long positioning them, I realized that you can't see Hugh's outfit, but I'm not gonna move them. Can you see it? I don't know, Hugh's wearing like some tight jacket and pants and just clothes, a bit more street style. He doesn't usually wear this. He usually wears a bit more preppy looking things, but yeah, I recently tried dressing him this style, and this isn't his wig either. This is my SD Perov's wig, but then my SD Perov got the purple one, so now he's wearing, now his previous wig got stolen by Hugh, who I think honestly wears it better. So yeah, so that's part of the wig stealing shenanigans. I've been trying to change up the styles. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I think making YouTube videos for my dolls is also kind of a new way of enjoying the hobby for me. Like, it's just quite relaxing to sometimes watch a video about dolls before I sleep, which is also why I try to make all my get ready with me videos a bit slow and relaxing. I mean, that's the intention anyway. You guys can tell me if that's not how it is. So anyway, there won't be any photos for this outfit change, not like the usual get ready with me videos, but I'll try to show you guys their outfits, and that will end this chat. Yep. See you, and hopefully there will be more of such videos in the future if I ever feel like it. I hope this one doesn't turn out too long, and if you like it, please leave me a comment so maybe I can do more of such videos. Yep. Bye. Yep, so that's what they're actually wearing.